Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. First for all, let's ask thanks to Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Because of this blessing, we are able to come here to join this English meeting. Okay, guys, the presentation today is of a tense. Now, before we show our presentation, let me introduce our team. I am M.Reza Pahlepi as moderator, Jesica Diorica as presenter, and Rindi Antika Ritonga as presenter, and Eka Nur Yuliati as presenter. The first material will be explained from Jesica Diorica, and the second material will be explained Rindi Antika Ritonga, and the third material will be explained Eka Nur Yuliati.
Okay, straight away, I'm Jesica Diorica from Group 6. I will present the result of my group discussion entitled what is definition preliminaries of tense in semantic? The cause of so much different in opinion and of so much unwarranted private opinion in the specific branch of research is, in our view, the preponderance of empirical using in matters of semantic. At a time when the acoustic problem affairs are already treated with the aid of the methodological and technical instrument of modern linguistic definition of tense. In other words, tense have a character that is very close to the timing of the event. An event or event that can take place in the past or the past, present or present, and in the future of. So what can happen if you don't understand tense? Of course, speaking or sentence in English that you make will be difficult to apply and relate to other people, especially by native speakers. For those of you who are learning English for the first time, mastering the tense in an absolute must. One cannot be said to be good at speaking English. Not understanding the tense correctly, the agenda is to present a finite state approach to tense and aspect the attraction state method being that less in more. The chapter organized around the nation a timeline to make an in-turn plausible and worthy of the attraction of finite state methods being that less is more, the simpler the better. The chapter organized around the attraction of finite state methods being that less is more, the simpler the better. The chapter organized around the notion of a timeline to make an in-turn plausible and worthy of falsification for any language with tense and or aspect. Finally, it concludes by showing how to enlarge account for inertia associated with statistics and record increase. The organization of this chapter around timelines is implicit recognition of the importation of timelines to tense. Okay. The organization of this chapter around timelines is implicit recognition of the importation of timelines to tense. Okay, thank you. I think that's all from me. Next presentation by Rindi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Rindi, Antika Ritonga from Group 6. Want to continue the second problem. To use adverbial in semantic and pragmatic. Adverbs is word that modifies the meaning an adjective, verb, or another adverb expressing meaning. Place, time, or degree relate with semantic. Use adverb usually consists of the word likes modify an adjective or verb or another adverb. However, in interactive perspective, we often get meanings such as counter. Often get meanings such as counter, assertion, or challenge. Why clearly belong to discourse and not to modality.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Eka Nur Yuliati, a member of Group 6 who will be present to third problem. The third problem is how is the tense and aspect related in semantic? While tense and aspect are clearly different categories, they also interact with each other. In Dutch, for example, the fact that an eventuality took place in the past can be expressed by a simple past tense, but also by a perfect tense, which merely indicates that the eventuality has been complete. But clearly, one can infer from that it must have taken place in the past. A category similar to perfect tense is the perfective aspect as found in Slavic languages, which shares with the perfect the implication the even incomplete. This predict that the semantics of perfective aspect and present tense exclude each other, since perfective aspect indicates that the eventuality has been complete, while present tense refers to an eventuality that is taking place currently. From Andrzej Malkukov, present a typological case study of what happens when present tense and perfective aspects are combined. In line with Comrie 1976, Malkukov argues that it is less relevant to distinguish between perfective and imperfective aspects for eventualities in the present or future than for eventualities in the past. In fact, the combination of those values with present perfective is semantically even infelicitous. The outcome of combination of the two categories that are infelicitous for semantic reasons, and he showed that, dependent on the mode of expression of a particular language, the present perfective is either blocked or reinterpreted when categories of tense and aspect are expressed independently of each other, as in the Slavic languages. Its combination is available, but what meaning does such a combination get? The infelicitous combination of present tense and perfective aspect can give rise to different interpretations. The verbal categories of tense and aspect have been studied traditionally from the point of view of their reference to the timing and time perspective of the speaker's report experience. They are universal categories both in terms of the semantic functional domain they cover as well as in terms of their syntactic and morphological realizations.
Thank you for all of presenter. Okay guys, now we are come to the question, opinion and answer session. List your question in WhatsApp group. We are choose 3 questions. The conclusion of the tense is the tense and aspect have been studied traditionally from the point of view of the reference to the timing and the time perspective of the speaker before experience. Simple past tense is a verb tense that used to talk about things that happen or exist before now. And the next is the simple present. The simple present tense is used for the incident these have been occurring at the moment or are happening routinely over a period of time. And the last is the simple future. The simple future tense is a verb tense that used to talk things that happened yet. And next is the adverb. Adverb is word that modifies the meaning of an adjective, verb, or another verb by expressing manner, place, time, or degree, and relate with semantics. Okay, guys, I think enough for our video. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.